LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is one of the most Easter egg filled games I've played in a long time. And in today's video, I'm going to share 35 of those Easter egg secrets and hidden details with you all. Of course, this should really go without saying, but there will be spoilers for not only the Skywalker Saga game, but for all of the Star Wars movies too. Oh, and if you think I may have missed something, and let's face it, I probably have, then let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Right, let's begin with some of the movie references found in the Skywalker Saga. Now, of course, I won't be mentioning references to the Star Wars films. That would be pointless, but there are still a surprising amount of references made to other non-Star Wars movies. The first of these movie-related Easter eggs can be found during the boarding party level. After opening the airlock, you can see this. So amongst the stormtroopers and pizza boxes that are sucked out of the airlock, this hat can be seen. This is a reference to Indiana Jones, who of course wears the same hat. Next up is another Indiana Jones Easter egg. On the Reap What You Solo level, you can find a crate that requires a 3-symbol code to access. The code for the crate can be found hidden behind some boxes, and upon entering the code, you can find this. So this is the Ark of the Covenant from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. As mentioned, this can be found on the Reap What You Solo level. Han Solo is played by Harrison Ford, who also played Indiana Jones. Up next is a line said by Qui-Gon Jinn. When nearing a puzzle that the Jedi can solve, he will say this.
I have a particular set of skills that will come in handy here.
So that line was a reference to the scene from the 2009 movie Taken.
I tell you, I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Again, Qui-Gon Jinn was played by Liam Neeson, who also played Brian Mills in Taken. Now, the final movie reference is perhaps a little debatable, so I'd love to know what you think. In Mos Espa, you can find a market stall with a lamp, an hourglass, and a golden figure. Now, I think that this is a reference to the 1992 Disney movie Aladdin. In the film, the genie is summoned from a lamp, Princess Jasmine is trapped inside an hourglass, and the film won 2 Oscars, hence the golden statue. As I said, this may be a bit of a stretch, but the fact that all of these items are grouped together has me convinced. Right, it's time to check out some of the references to other LEGO games now, starting with the various box arts that can be found in the Skywalker Saga. First up, on the planet of Naboo, you can find the box art for the very first LEGO Star Wars game. On the boarding party level, you can find the LEGO Star Wars 2 box art. And finally, in Maz's castle, you can find the box art for 2016's LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now, the more attentive among you will know that there are actually 6 different LEGO Star Wars games, including the Skywalker Saga, and we only found 3 box arts, so I'm betting that there are still more LEGO box arts to find. Oh, and Traveller's Tales even reference themselves. When boarding the Executor, you will have to take down an enemy called TT-2005. This is a reference to the year that the very first LEGO Star Wars game was released, which was developed by TT Games. Now, if there's one thing that the LEGO games are known for, it's their sense of humour. And even in the Skywalker Saga's first level, that humour is on full display. When in control of R2-D2 and C-3PO, you can find a stormtrooper showering.
Escape pods? I'm going to regret this.
Oh, and you can even shower C-3PO, just be careful of the rust. In another room, you can find a stormtrooper listening to music. And you can even interrupt some stormtrooper bros chilling in a hot tub.
Occupied! This is not the pod you're looking for.
The stormtroopers in a hot tub can actually be found in other LEGO games too, including LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Oh, and there are actually more secret rooms in the Skywalker Saga. On the Revelations level, when looking for Darth Vader, you can find stormtroopers working out, complete with pink spandex.
Whoa! Sorry, fellas.
And a room full of capes belonging to the swaggiest man in the galaxy, Lando Calrissian.
Who needs this many capes?
Now, this next Easter egg is actually pretty disappointing. Let me explain why. Do you remember the Cantina Band from LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga? If you entered the options menu and turned the in-game music down, they would be left looking a little lost. Well, on the Better Call Maul level, the music is expectedly epic. A big reason for that could be the live band that can be found performing. Anyway, if you take out the band, then this will happen. Yep, that's right. Nothing happened. I was really hoping that taking out the band would stop the music, but it didn't. Like I said, I'm disappointed. So I guess now is as good a time as any to mention some of the level names that act as references to movies and TV shows. First up, the previously mentioned Better Call Maul is a nod to the Breaking Bad spin-off Better Call Saul. Dancing with the Star Wars is a reference to Dancing with the Stars. Chewbacca Defense is a reference to this episode of South Park.
Question now is, will Cochran use his famous Chewbacca defense?
What's a Chewbacca defense? I don't know. That's what Cochran used in the O.J. Simpson trial. God damn, I hate that Cochran guy.
And Raiders of the Great Temple is a nod to both Raiders of the Lost Ark and also the Temple of Doom Indiana Jones movies. This is another area that I've almost certainly missed something, so I'll be interested to see what you've noticed. So, you know when you fight a boss in the Skywalker Saga, their name appears on screen with some weird text underneath. Well, that weird text is Arabesh, a text used in the Star Wars universe. With that being the case, we are able to translate what the Arabesh under each name says. Now, I won't translate them all, but I have picked out a few of my favourites, beginning with Darth Vader, whose text reads, "Loves the dark side, hates sand." Darth Maul's Arabesh translates into "Red dude with bad attitude." Kylo Ren apparently has serious dad issues according to his text, and the Praetorian Guards are described as Red Guard Redemption, an obvious nod to Red Dead Redemption. As I said, those are just some of my favourites, so let me know if you've translated any other funny Arabesh descriptions in the comments down below. Now, did you know that the real-life LEGO Millennium Falcon is made up of over 7,000 pieces? Well, it seems that Han Solo does, as when attempting to repair the Falcon, he will say this.
Make sure you fix it properly. You need to get out of here in one piece, rather than 7,000 little ones.
So, the Skywalker Saga is a game that does something that hardly any game lets you do anymore. And that's cheat. Yep, you can cheat to your heart's content with no fear of punishment, which is exactly how a single player game should be. Again, there are over 20 cheats in the Skywalker Saga, so I won't waste your time sharing them all here. But I will share some of my favourites and leave a full list of cheats in the description, you know, just below the subscribe button. First up is the C3P Ho Ho cheat, which unlocks a Christmas variant of C3PO. The WOOKIEE with 2 E's cheat unlocks a Yeti looking variant of Chewbacca, and finally WROSHYR unlocks a Christmas jumper wearing variant of Darth Vader. Like I said, these are just some of my favourites, but all of these cheats won't affect your completion of the game or prevent you from unlocking trophies or achievements, so go nuts. So I've definitely saved the best for last. If there's one thing that I love about LEGO games, it's pairing up characters and seeing what they have to say to each other. And with over 300 characters in the Skywalker Saga, the opportunity for unique interactions is one that TT Games couldn't pass up. Here are just a few of my favourite interactions that I found so far.
Whoa, that's a cool suit. Where can I get one of those?
Patience, child. Patience.
Ah, Roger, Roger. And a Roger, Roger to you, brother.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, this'll be fun. You and me?
I'm an adult. I can do things on my own now, Father. I mean, Han. It's you. Okay, come on, Ben. Keep it together. You've dreamed of this moment.
Can I help you, boy?
Come on, Master. Let's go. The galaxy needs us.
Why do I get the feeling you're going to be the death of me? Anakin, remember what I taught you.
Yes, Master. A healthy beard is about product and confidence.
You're a monster!
Yes, I am. Now can we get going?
Greetings, Father.
Son, it's good to see you.
Why does this keep happening? Don't you own a shirt?
The breeze. It's liberating.
Now I know I've said this a lot, but if you know of any more of these cool interactions, then please let me know, as I'll include them in my hidden video game details series. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then leaving a like is massively appreciated. If you are a fan of Easter eggs and secrets in video games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.